Let's watch the recap. Let's watch the recap.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs, Beached Things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake. But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble.
No.
The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate, the one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America. Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phasmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much.
Time to carry the babies.
But despite it all,
The baby.
you strive to bring people together. By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam.
The banger.
We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA. And of course, Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lakna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body. Ah, Hartman. Every 21 minutes his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile, leader of the private delivery outfit Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting
we don't know yet.
she had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company. And with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs.
Oh,
Convinced
Higgs,
that
Daddy.
humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal.
That's true.
The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built, but your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding, a secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time, and a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA, and as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret, to save your BB, to save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison, and began a new life together.
Hey, Baron.
And so it was that the two of you vanished, without so much as a trace.
Baron of Birmingham. Officially recapped. That didn't really remind me of anything. This game supports autosaving. An icon will be displayed in the bottom right of the screen while the data is being saved. Do not exit the game or turn off power while the icon is displayed. That's good to know. That's a good feature to add. Let's do normal. It mixes challenging gameplay with an enjoyable story. Recommended for those who are familiar with action games and want to experience everything this title has to offer. I entered the gameplay recording block because I entered the scene. Anyway, it is said that a person's birthday will indicate their path in life. Research has also shown that it can determine a person's experience of dooms. Enter your birthday and see what the future has in store. No, it's the other way around, you stupid idiots. Whilst dooms can afflict almost anyone, those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer. Yes! I got Cancer, baby. Pisces, Cetus, you can't just invent. They added 2 extras so they can be like, if you aren't Cancer or Pisces, well, you're actually under the new stuff. You're Cetus and Delphinus are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. You don't need those notifications up there, thank you. Oh, Kojima. You idiot, Baron. It sounded like the beginning of Dirk Gently's. Once there was an explosion. A bang that echoed around the world, a phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Beach things, or BTs, lost spirits of the dead, found their way into our midst. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation, a void out. Since most could neither see nor sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world. Cities became isolated and humanity crept towards extinction. To unite what was left of America, a porter named Sam forged a bond with a bridge baby, BB, called Lou, who possessed a special connection to the other side. Together, they journeyed west across the continent, reconnecting the people through the chiral network. We just read all this. But on the day that the United Cities of America celebrated the nation's rebirth, Sam and Lou vanished without a trace. So usually officials attempted to track him down. Oh, there he is, to be found. "11 months later." What was the twist in the first one with the monsters and the baby? There was no twist.
I've always loved porters.
Twist was that I was the baby that old man was looking for.
Many unbearable moments later.
Across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts, they come to deliver something priceless. A glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again, today.
-61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the great systems turn into traps and the
How does it look so?
switching sides.
That's a combination between real and fake.
$1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61.
George Miller.
Now the water level
Mad Max.
rises high in my cold paradise.
If this is all gameplay graphic. Yeah, Chante. How's things today, big man?
The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown.
He sounds like
Where is it that I belong?
Ooh, champagne.
-61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife and the sun is out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind.
how do they get it to look so fucking good?
Fine.
Okay, time to head home.
Right, Sam's blood level, Sam's stamine.
Well, now someone's in a good mood. Let's go home and get you fed.
Alright, let's go home and get him fed. Should we fall down and die along the way? Exactly. It's the least safe thing to do at the moment. He's done this before, he knows what he's doing. Where's my stamine? Hey, a blood bag. It really is, man. Needs more rain though. I've forgotten where we're headed. It's over here somewhere, right?
Let's head home before it gets dark. I feel that.
Oh no.
Shaky.
A 4 on the G scale? Look, let's get home before we die.
Shaking pretty bad.
Oh no! Ground broke. I'm gonna have to use a ladder.
Okay.
Shake the baby.
All right.
Shake the baby. You gotta shake the baby. You gotta do it gently, guys. I hope they have to do that like 3 times in the whole game. Alright. Throw the baby to test its safe. It test its crash helmet. What is it it's got on? Here we go. They really want some kind of reveal. They did it. Push the baby. Where do we live? Another 700 meters. Right along the ridge, 22. Ah! Graphics are insane. All the walking band. Until we get zip lines set up everywhere. I had the optimal zip line set up in the last game. Could go anywhere and everywhere. Didn't need to do any walking. Windy. You're gonna slide down the hill? I can't remember how we did that in the last game. Divine God. It's got me ziplock. Steady chat. I mean, it's getting there, Junto. Was the expectation to use that climbing anchor? Because I can run down a steep, craggly hill in the rain with a baby strapped to my front. Oh, that's right, we did. We rode BB down Locust Lane in the last one. Here we go, chat.
Almost there.
Baby's gonna drown in the river. Where's the low point? Fucking did it. Do we leave that there for a bunch of people? Yeah, someone else can borrow it.
There, we made it.
Run! Get the baby out of the rain. Here we go, cutscene. Oh no. These guys are friends, aren't they? That's the twist this time. What? He's immune? Or are they fake? They're fake to protect the house. Hey, checked your Baron. I would switch those off for a bit, Baron, just while we do the intro. You can't be trusted.
Hey. Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on, open up. There you go.
Is that fragile? It is. What about Leah? Juanita? Leah. Leah Seydoux. Your mate, Fragile. He's in the first game.
Who's there?
You know who it is. Also, why would she walk in with a helmet on?
Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
From James Bond, Juanita.
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good.
She's not the mother.
I
She's
can't
just a
be
friend
thanked.
from the first game.
Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network.
He's not the father, no.
Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now, too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
Oh no. Can't jump anymore.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out.
They will have to stay in hiding.
Sam, you brought America together. helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on
Mineral
the
City's
brink of
fucked.
extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
We'll learn why later.
A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore.
It's only been 11 months.
In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass for 1000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network.
Interesting.
Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico.
Mexico!
To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say? Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA.
Well, that's no good.
The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Who's gonna look after the baby?
So you'll do it?
I just said I'll do it. We'll give you a recap, Juanito, after this.
What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
Yeah. Didn't want that.
It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Gulf of Mexico. Yes. So we need to... He's what we call a porter. A postal delivery dude. And in the first game, that company called Bridges developed a thing called the chiral network.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment.
Guns
It can
this
be
time.
carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Put that in the backpack. The handgun can go in the handgun holster. The assault rifle can go on the side. The ladder can go on the other side. Can it not? Or does it want it up there? I guess we're not carrying much. Chuck it in the backpack and the blood bag in the utility pouch.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go. Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past.
Okay.
Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Delivery route finalized.
Pretty good. How you doing, Woody? The Whipmeister? Whip Daddy?
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world.
He's already tattooed his baby.
It
How
won't be
dare
any
you,
harder than
Goose.
before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico.
Interesting.
But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you.
Right, good luck, Woody. Get that beef stroganoff into you.
Let you get fragile any trouble while I'm gone.
So Juanito, Guillermo del Toro's in the game. Mads Mikkelsen was in the first game. Margaret Qualley's in the first game.
Now who wants to eat?
Her, Leah Seydoux, and Daryl Dixon. There's some other people. That baby just eating a lithid worm. It wasn't a lithid, no. AKA Norman Reedus. Yeah. So Norman Reedus, he's a porter. He's just a human that delivers stuff. Because back in the day, what is it? A big thing happened, and now when people die, when people die and you don't dispose of their bodies, they turn into these things called BTs. That's what those floating things were, but they were fake. Turn into BTs. Once there's a shitload of BTs in an area, there's all this chiral stuff, and then a big void out, a big explosion happens, and it kills a bunch of people. So people were afraid to go outside. They didn't go outside, so nobody did anything. So people like Sam would make deliveries for people because they were the only ones that would go outside. And then that company called Bridges invented the chiral network, which is like essentially just internet for everyone, but they could like 3D print food and all this shit. And they sent Sam, Norman Reedus, on a mission from the east coast of America to the west coast of America, connecting all the cities along the way. There was some other stuff that happened, but that's the main thing. The rain that comes down ages you. It's called timefall, so it makes time pass really quickly. And when you die, you go to a place called the beach, which is like an area of limbo before you pass on to the other side. And it's not always a beach. It takes the shape of whatever. It take the shape of many things. So like a bunch of in the first game, there's like a bunch of World War II soldiers. Their beach was, like France in the trenches and all that stuff. So Sam has a unique ability. When he was a baby, he was killed. But when you die near a bunch of other people, you all sort of end up on the same beach. He died and ended up on the beach with someone else that saved his life. So when he dies, he goes to the beach, and then he has consciousness, and he goes to a place on the beach, and he comes back to life every time. So he's got this unique ability. Fragile, the girl we were just talking to, she has a unique ability. She could travel to her beach without dying, and then travel somewhere else, so she could like disappear and reappear. You teleport places. There was like a terrorist group that was trying to create those big explosions. We fought them along the way. And also Mads Mikkelsen. A big mechanic is, in the first game, we were also carrying a baby with us in our chest. On in like a chamber, in like a floating chamber, and it has like an umbilical cord, and then you connect a thing to it. The babies in these pods, it's in a little pod, they can detect those BTs. So when it starts raining and those creatures are around, the babies can detect where they are. So you have this like little device that's attached to them, and it like flashes quicker when they're really close and slows down when it points to where they are and flashes when they get closer. In the first game, you get this baby, you've got to take a body to be incinerated so that it doesn't turn into a BT and blow up. You were also given the baby because they thought the baby was defective. They do something to the baby so that they stay in there they stay at a certain age. Like after X amount of time, they just die. By the end of the game, his baby was going to die, and Guillermo del Toro tells him, there's something unique about your baby. You could take it out of the pod if he like sort of loosely implies like you could try taking it out of the pod. So he had to take the baby and put it in the incinerator and kill it because it was going to die. But he didn't. He opened it up and took the baby out. And that's the baby that we've seen. So it's not his baby. He's not supposed to have it. And that's what's up with the baby. How big are these BT explosions? They can be pretty massive. They can take out cities. Like, yeah. Like a big chunk of America was fucked. But, oh, yeah. And then the other little story that was happening throughout the game was the baby would occasionally have, like... Well, Sam, the Norman Reedus, would have visions through the baby of, like... There were, like, flashbacks from the baby's life. And the baby's remembering Mads Mikkelsen... There are all these, like, things about Mads Mikkelsen. And a couple of times throughout the game, you go to a beach. You end up on a beach, and it's Mads Mikkelsen's beach. And he's trying to hunt you because he's trying to get his baby. He's talking to the baby in the visions. He's like, da, da, da. So it turns out, so the whole time you're thinking, oh, that's his baby. And then there's a final confrontation, and it turns out the baby that you have isn't the baby. Norman Reedus was the baby. Norman Reedus was Mads Mikkelsen's son. But yeah. Yeah, so these big void outs they're like extinction level shit. So I guess, and then everything we just learnt then is that the company Bridges, well, he was the baddie, but it turns out he wasn't a baddie. He was just trying to get to his baby, and he was hunting you down at it, but it wasn't your baby, it was you. You were the baby. But yeah, essentially a new company's taken over the United Cities of America, and they want to go south into Mexico, so they've asked us, so we're going south into Mexico, and that's the story now. And you'll see the shit come along, yeah, pretty much, yeah. We're just going to be making deliveries for a while.
Alright, let's get this done.
Oh.
Okay, great, when it step in.
Where's A1? A1 where we started? Yes. We're headed this way, baby. Is this open world or linear? It's an open world. It's open world. Obviously, there's a part of Mexico that we're in, and if it were anything like the first game, we'll then move into a different area. So there's like open world within here, and you can do what you want, make your own deliveries.
Keep it up, Sam.
But we will have to follow this story. It won't be like, oh, we'll do our own little bit. What we want to do. It's just like a bunch of oh, what's that? I got one of those. It's just it'll be a lot of side missions while we build up, and you can do the story if you want, go through it. But if you do the side stuff, you'll like get better gear and better upgrades to the chiral network. Like in the first game, eventually you get vehicles, and then also eventually you get Zip lines. This looks good enough to cross. Get some drink. Bit of rope.
Nothing in the tank.
Nothing in the tank.
Been a while since I held a gun.
I mean, like, are you always on a main mission, or can you choose what you do when? There's water in general? No, just the timefall. Just the bad rain that comes down. But yeah, like Baron said, so there's like main missions that you have to do. You can't like do a later mission, but you can do all these side missions and stuff. You can like hold off on doing the main mission and do side stuff, but you won't be able to progress to the next areas. But I remember the first game was like really visually stunning. It was such a good game. Like, gameplay wise, I can see why so many people hated it, but it was so good. The music, graphics, it was so good. There's a bunch of banditos down here. It does look amazing. It's incredible. Yeah. 100%, yeah. If you're not into immersive games, you're not going to get into this one. But your mate Lance would hate this and shit all over it. Oh yeah, there's also that. That's right. Baron says, like,
Nice and easy.
whenever you play, you're sort of in like you're sort of like in your own little spiral network. So like stuff that other players build on the map are on the map, and like people can like you can leave items on the ground. You can leave messages, but you can leave items and stuff. So someone's like, if you do like a really difficult area, you go, oh fuck it, I'll leave a ladder here and something there, so that the next person that comes along, who's like online, when you like play, you get pulled with like a group of other people, I guess. I don't really remember how it works, but it's pretty cool. I can't remember, Baron, if you have to. He does. I can't remember if you have to opt in for that. You can switch it off and just do your own stuff. I wonder if they've got the same song. He looked right at me.
We're in enemy territory now.
Graphics don't look so good down there. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was like there's like nodes somewhere and you can switch them off so that you don't see other people's stuff. You can leave it on. But also Juanito, so stuff that gets left out in the rain, obviously, so when you're delivering your stuff, the rain starts to like rust all the stuff you've got. So you just have to like either avoid the rain or get through the rain as much as you want. But when other people leave stuff like vehicles out, like when you come across them, they'll be like heavily degraded and shit. So, where was I thinking? Where's A2? Down there. I was thinking down there. We could... These guys were absolute cunts in the first game. For a long time, they were irritating. They try and steal your gear. They could like wrap you up, and they'd hunt you for ages. Oh, that's right. You can repair stuff as well. There's like a spray. You can like spray things. That guy's not looking the other way. Is he looking the other way? Very well ahead, Norman. You can just sneak past these guys. What is that now? See if we can grab some stuff. Oh! Why can't I? Oh, yeah. That's right. That was another thing. So these mule post boxes, like they steal stuff and put it in there. You can help other people that are in or like connected to you. You can help them deliver their stuff. So like if you drop if you drop some stuff on the way and just decide to get like, because you get graded on your deliveries. So like, if you deliver everything in perfect condition, you get 100%. There's also time as well. They want stuff speedy. But you can drop some of the stuff and just do like a partial delivery. Other people can later pick up your stuff for you and deliver it, and I think they get a score and you get a little bit. Anything in here we want? No, that's mine. Take a climbing anchor. We'll put that. What about the front? I'll chuck it in the backpack. Good to go. Another pair of boots, you reckon? Oh yeah, your boots are great too. The thing is, that dude don't stay down for long. That is just what they'll do.
Storm's coming through.
Unsuitable service? What?
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
It's A4 compared to A3. Alright. That gun ready in case there's other people sheltering in here. Great shot. The alerts and cyber back on. I don't know if we just sit here and wait it out. Keep moving. They say we're meant to be in this storm. Very dusty out here. What's this shit up over here? We don't need those. Kind of damage some stuff. We did it! Oh, you don't get it back, you just destroy it. Okay. I think we can go for another one of those. Alrighty. We go to electrocute some dude, walk through the desert. Hopefully we get jumped at the final minute here.
Buen dia, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal.
Not interested.
Process your orders and requests. Cairo decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
The boxes are a little dusty, but they can't hold that against me. %. What?
You must be Sam.
That's me.
It can't have been easy to come this far south.
Yeah, it's pretty
You're
easy.
here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
Este.
Not often you get a delivery in such good shape. You're a lifesaver. We wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in.
Oh yeah, we bought extra shit too.
It's just like everyone says.
Hey cousin, it's your cousin. Wanna go bowling?
Please.
Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The Cairo gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Look at him so dusty.
expanded. Commencing data collection.
What's that out there?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Stealth is our best skill so far. Who'd have thought?
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Every evaluation receives a porter will contribute to your overall porter grade calculated by APAS. This provides a snapshot of your experience as a porter as well as your delivery style. It's calculated from the number of likes Sam receives during the course of an order. Hold that to open the corpus for detailed destruction. Okay.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that
You
solution
idiots.
was growing untenable.
He's done.
We should be okay
He's good.
moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey.
A little
We've
bit.
prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
We get some sleep, chat?
Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
They're gonna stitch me up by making me go back to where I just came from. They'll let me advance to the next one.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Do we show 180 of the good stuff? Get up. Just hot? No cold? Showered and cleaned up, not so dusty anymore. Where's the toilet? I will sleep first. They can materialize simple structures like guns.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Juanito, take that back right now. Fucking hell. Do not abide by that. Here. Sicko. I don't know if he was really there, or if that was just a nightmare, but that's his beach.
Are you alright?
That's his beach, Chante.
If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, the stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the
You're my
milk
beach.
warm enough.
Thank you, Juanito.
It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was. It's the first
Same as
time I've
it
been
ever
away from
was.
home.
Same as it ever was.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
You just need a cup of tea.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time.
And when the when the day goes by, when the day goes by. That's Leah. What's her name? Leah Seydoux. If that's the Talking Heads, Chanto, then yes. And when the day goes by. We had to sleep. Should we do poop? Let's test weapons. We just want weapons training. The other stuff we'll learn as we go. Was this in the first one? You may find yourself staring around the crates. And as the crates go by... Boom, activate the terminal. Oh, whoa. Get him. Oh, why did it freeze me? Not interested in that, mate. That's the name of the song. What's the name of the song? You mean you find yourself carrying a large number of crates? Hey! You gonna... Oh, why does he keep doing that? You want superior, how superior I am. What's the... Gonna be a roll button. Be a roll option. Punch! Punch! Why would he punch? Scared for his punch? Whoa! He doesn't know I'm here. He does now! Got him. Give me that weapon. What'd you call it? Juanita? Carrying a large number of crates. I don't like that this one has a charge. Got him right in the fucking chest. Just like the game said, same as it ever was. 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 Can I run out of here? What happens to him? He tried. He really tried. Right in the knee. This was on something recently. TV show or a movie. Dude, I'm kicking these guys' ass. They suck. Same as it ever was. Aim to the inner thigh. Oh! A tank shot. Same as it ever was. Got him. As the days go by. Good times. Remember when the days went by? Yeah. 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 You know, yeah. Let's get out of here. Get the frick out of here. Exit virtual reality training. Lance is here dancing up a storm. Let's see, we had a shower yesterday. You can have another shower. Greedy. Norman Greedus. Am I right? Used to be a thing you could do, but you can't do it anymore. Right, how do we get the fuck out of here? Oh, digga digga digga. We're online, baby. Finally connected to the car network. It's been 4 long years since the first expedition set up the terminal. I've been waiting patiently to get hooked up since to know we're not alone out there. But that's all humanity wants, right? No. On that table. Oh. Let's go and have ourselves a beverage. Ooh. Yummy. Alright, here we go. Where's the exit? Oh, this is for Juanito. Juanito can do the thing. look ridiculous, Sam. They look ridiculous. Maybe up there they look alright. No, we're gonna stick with these ones.
Nice.
Yeah, I said no! Oh, you want to give him some speed dealers? Ew. Fuck off, PlayStation.
Nice.
Yeah, that's better, Norman. 5-game streak. Oh, did you see that shit? With PlayStation are trying to do anything now if you don't log on to the... You have to keep logging on to the thing. Otherwise your game license disconnects. I don't know what I don't know why they don't want to exist anymore.
Departing facility.
Keep shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, I might have gonna have to get a computer.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest?
No.
We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here.
Yes.
Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA. But as you link up more facilities to increase Cairo
Wait, Goose, you watch your pee every morning.
connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning to extend Cairo network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility.
Correct.
So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you.
What?
I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS.
As possible as soon. Let's take on orders. Should we deliver one or more remote medical units to Villa Libra?
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the Cairo network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit.
Nice.
There should be materials in there too. Enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people.
Fuck 'em.
With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day.
Let's see what someone left for me.
Each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre?
Yes.
Take your time to finalize your route.
Commencing route creation.
So they're down there. We could probably follow. We could probably follow the ridge. How do I zoom in? Yeah, they're down there. We go up on the ridge. And then book it to that. And then happy days. Great shot.
Delivery route finalized.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done.
True.
Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
You don't know that. So we need this in the backpack. Hang on. What's in the backpack there?
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out.
That should be alright like that. We've got the assault rifle, the handgun, the blood bag, transporter boots. What we want now is some spray.
Select an item to fabricate.
Oh, we probably want a ladder and there's some spray. Let's get 2 of these bad boys. That's the size of it? Hang on. Gotta be... Fine, let's equalize, baby. Do we need a ladder? Another pair of boots, you reckon? You're a lunatic, man. If my boots fall off, I'll go barefoot. What badge do we want? Who knows what their own blood type is? That says something. Golden toadstool. Let's put that little weirdo on there. The yummy cryobite. Cryptobite. Cryptobite. Top left, baby.
Order accepted. Thank you.
We're looking at 50 kg now.
Hydration recommended.
Hey! What? Hey!
I will always support you. Please take care.
Anybody out there?
It's already raining. Fuck, that was quick.
Please give it your Very impressive work, Sam.
Oh, I remember. Let's not touch that stuff. Straight up there. No, nothing like that. That would make too much sense. Right, we're going. Do we take the ridge? Stay up there. We can get up there and stay up there. We're looking good. Because if we go too close to these guys, they'll fuck us up. Will we be able to climb it? Water levels are rising, so maybe we should stay up here. Rivers will rise if it rains upstream as the river's water will rise area.
Let me just sit here and enjoy the one thing that makes me a little bit happy.
We did it!
It's fresh, delicious, and tasty.
Sub goal was reached.
Turkey filled.
Twitch sub.
Thank you for the sub, Ollie. Going for a little run there. We are going for a little run. Yes, how did you know? Who told you? This is meant to be a secret mission. Thank you for the sub, you legend. Bloody legend. Oh! Ah! Did we get anyone's attention? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit! Got him. Where's the other guy? Here they come! You shouldn't have killed all their friends. I don't know how we lost him, but we did it. It's good to get weapons against them early. In the last game, you didn't get anything for a bit. You played some of the first one? Oh! How did he find me? Oh, we got him. Who said that? Put him in one chat. It's a good game if you can immerse. Right in their head. Oh shit! Ah! Run! What if there's someone in here?
You are too far away from your cargo.
What cargo? Oh no! This cargo? Where'd they go? How did they not see me? How's your day looking, Ollie?
Sucked in.
Stop it! Oh! Stop running! Oh, there's another camp over there. Can't be bothered to stream today, you got stuff to do around the house. Fair enough. Let's have a look. Cargo management. What's everything at? Oh. Most products have a variety of features. You can store cargo, entrust cargo to other porters, or fabricate equipment. In order to increase the stocks of materials that can be used for fabrication, you can store your own materials. Upgrading structures. Structures can be upgraded by providing with the necessary materials. Upgrading structures makes them more durable and able to withstand longer periods of timefall. In some cases, upgrading structures unlocks new features for you to use. You can also upgrade structures built by the porters. Interesting. Stream chat can find somewhere else to be sophomoric. Sophomoric. I think we're good, right?
I'm Sam! Hey! My name's Sam! Can anybody hear me?
Let's also quickly check. Cargo management. That's good. We'll use the rest when we get there. I like the old music when you bought those guys. Whoa, Sam, whoa. Let's find another way around. Yeah, we're good, baby.
Okay.
We didn't bring a ladder. You idiot, chat. Why would you let me do that? Let's go back and see if we can fabricate. Ladder. I did not ask you to do that. Alright. Let's fabricate equipment, a ladder. Let's take a ladder with us. Let's get 2 of them. Attach to suit. Go there. Ladder. Attach to suit. Let's go there. And then we're done. Although actually, materials stored at this facility can be withdrawn as cargo, allowing you to transport them to another location. No, you're right. Alright. Round 2. That's so kind of you, Juanito. Oh yeah, we got to be on the lookout for this shit too. Do that early doors. Spent so much of the late game time in the first game picking that shit, having to go around and find that stuff. Is this where we was? Is the ladder gonna make it all the way across there? I don't think so.
Come on, Sammy boy.
A river. He is a bit of a simp. Any workers. We made it. There you go, it tells you. Let's grab some of the good stuff. Hopefully there wasn't a time limit on this one. Better not be bandits here. Via Libre. It's gonna be the opposite of stealth this time, isn't it? Because we murdered all those people. Reckon they were rubber bullets? So this place is kind of a shithole. Nah, it's got its charm. Hey look, 3 wind charms. Must be nice.
You're Sam, right?
Correct.
Did the Timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip.
No
Allow me to
worries.
assess the condition of your cargo.
S tier, baby!
Fine condition, as we hoped. You are every bit as reliable as people say.
Give me that esteem, baby.
I have to say,
That's not
this
enough.
was well worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. I can get myself checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead and link us up.
Chiral network, baby! We're almost done. Greenery over there. Our network coverage has expanded. Granting access to the following. CC level 1 device allows you to build basic structures within the chiral network. Building structures consumes chiral bandwidth, so keep an eye on how much you have left. This can be used to build watchtowers and post boxes. Hologram data for structure customization. The hologram will appear next to the structure once selected. The quokka!
Now displaying your current order grade.
Combat went up a shitload.
Chiral communications have been established. Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as well. Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth.
Fuck yeah.
Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately, though.
Giant robot women.
It's not a
with
critical issue, so I posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your ring terminal. Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a massive flood. The water carried it into bandit territory, so we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves.
We'll reclaim it.
I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please check the aid request. All of the relevant details should be available for review on that ring terminal you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help. A new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center Need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them. You can review the specifics of the order when you get around to accepting it. So once you're good to go, access the delivery terminal here to get underway. I'll share additional info with you as soon as you do so.
We haven't dropped the baby yet.
Ooh, champagne.
It is in the game, Lucas. It's in the game! In this house, that's what she's listening to. It is! It totally is! She was listening to it in the game. What a dapper. Alright, should we read the terminal? Read the terminal. She was listening to
EA
one
Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game. What orders? Recover all chiral density gauges stolen by the bandits. Oh, it's the bandits in here.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly.
Okay.
But that's not all, of course.
Okay,
Our
Aloy.
reporters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through this area. Think about what I told you and finalize your route.
What's that Quezzy
Best
mark
of
in
luck
there?
to you out there.
It's not Quezzy, it's Ezzy. Alright. We're gonna draw our route. Chat, would you rather lose your front two teeth? Or be unable to breathe through your nose? I'm gonna lose my front two teeth in that I just forget where they are in the morning. And then I open my mouth and go, oh, there they are, found them. Oh, I lost them for a minute there. That's my option A. If you can't breathe through your nose, can you smell through your nose? I guess you can. Smell can get wafted up there. But can you smell without going, without sniffing? Oh, you used to be addicted to those nasal inhalers, Booty. Locked your nose up something fierce. I was just sick. Alright, show off. I get it. It's coming along nicely, Woodgoose. The old trophy. Very nearly done. Right, so we're going to go here and check out what's in here. Warning, Spider Hill. A steep hill with dense vegetation located between Villa Libre and the C1's South Distribution Center. The hill takes its name from the mysterious spider-like creatures that many people have reported seeing in the area. You're going to put a chocolate egg cup in the cup? No. No, it's not Easter, mate. And don't forget to give it her secret option C. What is your secret option C? Do we hit shuffle? Only be able to wear your 10-year-old wardrobe. No one could do that. You could wear a shirt as a hat. And then like... You know you don't. Should we go and check out Spider Hill or should we just detour around here? Fuck it, let's Spider Hill it up. Let's Spider Hill it up. Then we'll get down here. Then we'll get there. And then we'll go back home. No, no, no.
Delivery route finalized.
Just because it's 10 years old. No, it's not 10 years old. It's your wardrobe from when you were 10. No, it was in the fine print. I'm in charge of all loopholes here. Alright, what's Juanito sent to us? Hang on, I'll get that up on the Spotify so we don't... It doesn't matter. We don't get sued by Nintendo. What was it called? Yoshi's Flower Garden. Type in the letters, Is this the one? That's not the official one. Shut it up. Alrighty. You can build a watchtower using your PCC. Take the PCC. And we'll place it in our backpack. And then I believe we can manage the cargo. Move the climbing anchor in the backpack. Handguns in there. We want the assault rifle on the tool rack. Put the ladder in the backpack. Boots are looking good. What do they reckon? We've already got a PCC in there, right? Right? Yeah. Alright, let's head out. Let's fucking do this, chat. Let's do this, chat. Chat. This one's for all the chuntos and work geese and chat. Oh no.
Hey!
Hey, you.
Okay.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Damn, you can't even take down a cactus. Yeah, Yoshi. We'll like this as much as we can. Get it up to...
My name's Sam. No way, same here.
Boom. Boom. Almost 100 likes. Void meets golden toadstool. Alright, we're going to need to have our wits about us here. There's these spider creatures. Whoa! Almost fell, but didn't. We got spider creatures in the area. I don't think so. I think we'll go over here. Just nope our way out of that. Hey, we got some chemicals in the area. Chuck it to the back. We got anesthetic agent. Anesthetic. More of those things around the corner. Oh no, BTs.
Show them how it's done.
That is a concern. Get out of that. Anesthetic agent here, add that to the file. We're going the right way. There's A2.
You should have more faith in yourself.
I'm trying, mate. It's A4. What the fuck's A3? A3. We're going the wrong way, cat. Ah! Ah, it wasn't me!
Warning. Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
Oh, he broke the cargo.
You duffer.
Why did they attack me? I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. I like them. If we have a look. Oh, we didn't really do much damage. It's just the shit that we picked up. But yeah, we're good. Just go up here away from the slideys. That sound like a wolf? What do I expect?
Grin and bear it.
Item. Good news is they're gone now. See if we can get this guy up to 100.
Please give it your all.
Oh, what? It cheated me out of it.
Yeah, that's the way.
Hardware is categorized by where its equipment can be switched out quickly in this menu. Select the category and use. Okay.
Remember to rest. Thanks.
Avatar? Avatar.
Okay then.
Wants me to put one right there when they're like a meter away. Okay. I know, there's a bit of distance. What the fuck is that?
Thank you, Kyle. Came in handy.
Watchtower selected.
Nice.
Here you go, Juanito. This one's just for you.
Construction process now complete.
Yeah, sure thing.
You idiot, Sam.
Get it done.
There's a coordinates we get. Where's the other one?
How you doing, Sam?
How you doing, Sam? See if we can electrocharge this guy. Taser him to death. Not dead. No, not dead. Guy in there and a guy up there. Hit this guy, then that guy. Then what's that guy? Wait a minute, it's that guy coming up over here. Pretty good. Oh, with the strand equipped. Okay. You can run up behind them and back their neck. That is. Wait. Not back there. Where's the delivery destination? Here? I thought I was going back. Alright, but this should be pretty straightforward.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route final.
We do gotta get this one last guy. We got this. That's a lot of them by the looks of it. Hopefully no more spiders. Here we go.
Everything we know
done.
I'm indigo and violet and blue. I'm so in love with you. Everything you ever want is here. You're giving up another one too dear.
Made it.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Cairo decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours?
That's me.
With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go.
S tier, baby.
Keep going. You sure know how to take care of your cargo. I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter.
Thank you.
Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Quickly done. We missed it a little bit there. Ooh, blood grenade. Timefall shelter, yes.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Professor Snake.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too.
Met any
I
BTs
think
yet?
you'll find both very useful.
I'm a doctor when
The
it
chiral
when it
density
is.
gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are going to be saved thanks to you. So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain, right? Wrong. Our timefall shelters are different, you see.
Go on.
After extensive research and development, we were able to outfit them with a system that disperses a BT repellent fluid. So if you've got one on your tail and it's about to grab you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only downside is that the repellent has a limited supply, so make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go.
That's pretty
We've
good.
posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us. By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You'll have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record.
What?
Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
They didn't even take all the extra stuff I brought. Another dream, perhaps.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit.
Yeah.
The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
Aid requests are issued by the inhabitants of facilities and do not need to be accepted like orders. A request will be deemed complete once you've done what's required. Build an upgraded timefall shelter. And recover 4 beloved walk sticks washed away in the floods. It was lucky that we were like right next to the Mexican border or whatever. Like right by where they wanted us to start. And let me just do that. Where is this research place it wants me to go? He never poops. I don't think so, it is. Not yet. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen, Kojima. Let's go to the surface.
Departing facility.
Can I donate all this shit I've got?
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated.
Okay.
This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this. All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Are you gonna play Pragmata? What is it? What's it about? That's hers. Keep the rest of that. Was that empty? I don't know, but it was a human guy in a suit and a robot girl. Oh, is that the one everyone's calling Dad Space? I think I've seen the front cover. In Dead Space. Actually, I think. Nah. Nah, this one will take a while. This one might see us to the end of the year where it goes at the rate we're going. Did we take on that order? I know the words. Defeat the BTs near the former geophysics research lab and deliver the prototype. Blah 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 blah.
All right, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats.
Clever idea.
So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind.
This
You're
guy
the
gets
only
it.
one we can count on. Don't let us down.
That sounds annoying. Looks like.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
What's it show me up here? Okay, so.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
So we need a PCC there? Is that what it's asking for? It's asking for a timefall shelter there, so we need 2. That. Backpack. Blood grenade. There. Blood grenade. On the old there. Grenade. In the old grenade pouch. Wait, can I get the other ones in there? You twat. Right now, so that one goes in there. We don't need that, do we? Let's place in that in private locker. Get it on the way back. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, we got that there, we got that there. We got another one of these, right? Smash her into a wall by her legs. You are one sick puppy, my friend. Bad equipment, we'll take another cheeky PCCCC. And then the backpack too, ready to go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Or maybe we should take some spray if there's going to be... We could take another one. No play. See, this guy gets it. I had no play, no stream today. Yeah. Fucking holy shit. Take up the hook for crunch and sit too. Fuck off. Need that. What's A5? What's to go with Friday? I can't remember. What did you say? I think you said we take that there. That'll be good. Physics lab. Yeah, we'll grab that. I'm not sure. I thought you already organised it. Need B. B1, B2. Bananas and bananas. Let's go. Skip.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Pick this up and take it on the way. Gonna get up by the rain. I think they're in chat. You can give them a cheeky ass. Baron, Juanita. Oh shit!
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Dale. Any of those things sharp, get fucked. Is that up there? Is that the reset place? Alright, that's the final destination, I think. It already. Not red at all. Protect yourself.
Construction process now complete.
Now, if we do... What is upgrading it there? It's durability. Durability. We don't want to do that, we just want to... I thought it said some shit about... Oh, I can drop my cargo on the ground. Alright. Let's go and make a cup of tea. Mana finally coming clutch. Alright, should we... Pay help, pay organize with. We need is they just want us to come in here and then get out. You can pick fun at this guy. Go over to the old PCC. Select the old Timefall. Alright, how did that go there? Got him. He's dead, right? This guy right here. yay or nay? Let's follow through it here. Oh no. I don't know what, oh, I thought it was telling me that that stuff was on the way out. Slow, stand, go slow. In the grenade pouch, you fuckwit. Oh, well, if we've got that many, then... Nope. Beat the BTs in the BT area northeast of the research lab. Ah. Let's get this stuff home. Let me go and do that other stuff. You can just dump them here. Go and put them safely under shelter and then run back. Beat those bastards. I can finish the job. $88 people living here.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Johnny and crime. Cheers. Cheers, him.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
You do not have the number of items required for... Oh, yeah. Go, Sam, go. He's fast as fuck, boy. Right, get ready, Jonto.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
There's another blood thing over here. Fidget the bus around, baby. Get out of here, you're meant to be dead. Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here.
Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
Any more shit around here for me to pick up? Yeah.
Thanks for the help. Thank you kindly.
Let's activate the terminal. See what we got in here. Someone else can have that. Nothing in there. Let's get to the cargo. Got some anti-timefall clothing. I'm sure they'll love that up there. Oh, they want me to go up this way. I am in a cult gate, yes. Get rid of that. Little Mo, howdy ho.
Good morning to you.
Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, so many.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
Sounds like eyebrows from We're the Millers.
No notable damage that I can see. Good thing we gave this order to you.
S tier, baby.
Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
Boom. Oh, come on. Gotta be more than that.
Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
Boom. Firmware update. Anti-BT effect added. MP bullets are now effective against BTs. And shoot them.
Displaying your current order grade.
That's better. Order grade 32, silent handler level 2. Fuck yeah.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am?
No.
The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am.
Here you am.
You're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down. Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose.
Good. Give me everything you got.
It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear.
Probably immediately.
So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
It's Deadman's recommendation. You're just repeating it. I'm taking credit. Don't peek, chat. Don't you peek. Don't you do it. Naughty, naughty.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes.
Who's in there?
And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and plategates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of
Guillermo del Toro could do a job of it.
Altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plategate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, But Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well,
are we going to Australia, please?
I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
You reckon it'll take as much time as it takes old mate to have a shower? Filthy habit.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
How convenient. Give me the good stuff, baby. Couple of these bad boys. Probably will do, right? Is this MP? What's the one I've got? Oh my god. It's gonna be. Oh my god! It's John Cena! Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Go for the math. whatever the fuck that is. Oh no. Running away like a little bitch and get closer so I can throw a grenade at you. Hey, who did that? Get up! Get up, me! What are you doing? Get the gun out, you fuckwit! What was that? Shoot it! What do you got? Fuck off, mate. I've already got one. Send it up. Good for grenades, attack now. That's it, take 10 years, Sam? Was a Milky Boy in the water? Milky Boy Jones. Yeah, I had something to do that already. Run away like a little bitch. That's not what I asked you to do. I asked you to do this. Get up, Sam. Get up, Sam. Get up, Sam. Get out of here. I'm right in the split. No, don't be alive again. Give me all that Cairo shit. Give me all that Cairo shit, baby. Give it to me. Yummy, 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 yummy. S-tier, baby. They better get me 5 stars. What? I got that much of a star for saving the whole world. Combat up. Up by 2. Fuck off. Yes, I remember where we were.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
I really have, haven't I?
You earned it, mate.
I did earn it, mate. Look at all that esteem. Ah! There's a celebration! Almost there, guys. Hey, there's a wild Kalaya in the middle of there. Treating us to a cheeky neat. You don't hear Kalaya a lot. Easy with all his anime friends. Easy, right? That's what I think when I think Kalaya.
I want you to know that we appreciate you.
Well, give me more than 1/4 of a star. You fucking cheapskate. That guy's finished his shower now, just like we predicted, chat. Did you forget to continue watching that video, Norman?
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
What?
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago, that is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No 2 units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database.
Interesting.
So, where then did Luke come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease.
I doubt it.
A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
One tear.
Sam.
What was his
Did you know
dooms?
about this?
No. It's news to me too. I'm sorry that Dead Man is gone.
But that's his name, Dead Man.
But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Perfect. Oh. Did. What was that? New feature, map filters. Do it again. We did it.